What's cracking, buddies? Welcome back. I'm over here with Skinnerd.
Yellow.
We thought we'd let some of you dog walkers know we got some merch sitting around. We got Skinnerd over here.
Rocking the gray dry fit. There's the back cover. Also rocking the SBS hat. If y'all don't know, we also got them. This one's pretty gumped up. Seen some days.
I think you dropped bull billies in that thing.
I've dropped a few bull billies in this thing.
Here's a quick look at the rest of the stuff we got laying around. All the colors and such ain't up here. Website is in our bio. And if you want to look as trashy as that, well, then you know exactly what you need to get.
Well, you ought to at least show them what this is. I reckon that's just the pink shirt for the ladies and for the fellas.
Yeah, we'll move your arm, you son.
Well, hey, man.
There's that one right there. Same design on the shirts, on all of them, just different colors and such.
These right there, net gators. Those of y'all follow us on Instagram, probably already seen them.
Hold that up for the folks. Come on, boy.
I can do that, boy. Right there.
My personal favorite setting right there. That's another net gator, but camo. Just about everything you ought to own, best being camo.
Help protect you from the Rona, help keep the grandman safe and such. And then there, you got the white sweatshirt.
Also available in gray and silver. Sizes are extremely limited, so if y'all want one, you best hop on that.
And that's about the white too, can really gump them up and make them look real shitty.
Now, on a real note, if you guys like the videos that we post, you like the content we bring to you.
Yeah, old boy right there is 20 years old. Human years too, ain't dog years. That's like 140 in dog years. Dude, he's an old man.
Well, on a real note, if y'all like the content we bring to you, we could use all the support that we can get. We'd really appreciate y'all helping out. Link to our website's in the bio. Y'all can head over there, check some stuff out. You got any questions or anything, feel free to get a hold of us. Well, all right, buddies, we ain't real good at this whole talking thing, so we're going to go ahead and jump into something that really matters. We're going to go get on some fish. Y'all stay tuned. What's cracking, buddies? Welcome back. Third day of fishing, second day on the tournament. Got Skinnerd over here enjoying some lunch or breakfast, whatever you want to call it.
Nibbling on some fish from last night. Had a damn good day yesterday.
Still got Jared on the boat.
How you doing?
We got Joshua up there not doing so great. He's a little sick this morning. Should be a good day of fishing. We're going to keep on getting on them. Give you all a rundown on the rig today and hopefully keep smacking on some fish. There, boy. Big job?
No, it's just 9 to 5 last year. Maybe 49.
Minimum wage, or we get a raise yet?
Hell no, he ain't getting no wage for this boy. Son of a janitor. Good job, though.
So shout out and mad respect to this man right here.
What's up? Hugga hugga. Stomach's hurting.
Josh
A few times.
sicker.
I'm still in it for the long haul.
He's been throwing up all morning, got into something bad yesterday. God bless him.
Rakins.
Big job.
I hear Rakins.
Yeah, he's feeling shitty, I can tell. The good type of shitty.
Real soon.
Hurry up, boy. Yeah, drag that son.
I'm gonna show y'all how to skin a smoke wagon.
Skin that smoke wagon.
That's how you skin a smoke wagon. On. They are all sorts of fired up. Another. Oh, there we go. That's good.
That looks a little better.
Yep. Yeah, it does.
Might be a good lake trick.
Hell yeah.
we got something silver here. Ooh, okay, okay.
Okay, baby.
Okay. He's waking up now.
Hey, you want me to bump the boat over with these guys?
We should be good. Ooh.
Damn.
Okay. Let's get
I
this
think
one in.
he's silver.
I think so. He's got a little spunk to him. Oh yeah, he's funky. Ooh. Took a second to wake up, but he's ready to fight now.
Lost the first king in the morning, got a Laker. Just lost our last 2 fish. Now we're tight lined.
Well, we're still on that same fish. Got Skinner on this other rod. He's wrapped up in there. How long y'all think we've been on this thing?
What's up?
How long you think we've been on this fish?
Man, it's got to be coming up on probably 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
You want me to? Yeah.
All right, I'm on the camera now. Bernie's gonna try to net this fish for Jake. Jared. I don't know why the f I always call him Jake.
That's the best way, but
We see color yet?
gotta be close.
Still ain't sure what it is.
Is there a dive? You want to go board on there?
Ooh, that's feeling like a king.
That don't feel like no
Let's see.
Laker. We ain't got our extreme net, man. Ate some bad soup. Want to see if Bernie's halfway worth them. We gotta be going on like 20 minutes with this fish.
Seen the fish. I've just seen the tail.
From what I've seen of the tail, it's a big job.
It's a big job, boy.
Almost got her there.
You want me to open it?
Yeah, I'd open it. Trapped up in another line.
All sorts of lines.
Holy hell, yeah, you are literally in.
We'll worry about that later.
Let's get him in the boat.
Well, hold up. I'm gonna bring him up to you.
That ain't good. That's all sorts of hooks. I might just try to gill them.
Gill
If you can gill him.
Well,
Somebody take that.
I got it.
come on, boy. That ain't good. Got him?
Got him.
Yeah.
Pull that net back.
Damn, it's stuck on the motor.
What an absolute
So
shit
you said
show.
You want to go king fishing, huh?
Big mother.
Look, that thing wrapped us up in like
I think
literally.
we got 1, 2, probably 2 or 3 lines on there. Absolute shit catastrophe.
Well worth it for a big job like that. Golly.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Alright, so we got hooked up on another king. Had a little bit better luck with this one. Got him to the back of the boat. He did about everything he possibly could to get off. Tangled about 5 lines. Got caught in the net, but we were able to get him on deck. So, beautiful sight to see.
That's a big one right there.
We call them big jobs. King's on the deck still. Just pounded in another Laker.
Kicking a little bit.
Starting to catch up a little bit.
Growing on the hand,
Working with a medium job, you think? 9 to 5?
We're pushing that one.
Okay.
I still think it's a
Still
little
part-time,
job, just
huh?
on the bigger end of a little job.
Just a part-time job.
Yeah. Part-time minimum wage.
Yeah. That ain't that big of a job, that's for sure.
I'm gonna laugh if this thing gets by the boat and just takes off screaming.
That'd be best case scenario. Good content. Oh, what kind of job you got there, man?
You know, when I catch up to him
Keep
all the way,
growing,
it
man.
don't feel half bad. What you got there, sonny boy?
Oh, you know what that is.
The lake show?
Oh yeah, steer right in there.
Skin that smoke wagon. These fellers are all fired up today. Fighting like there's something when they ain't. Pudgy little
Yeah.
bingo.
He's a big job in his own way.
Yeah, he's a wannabe big job for sure.
The future big job.
It's a beautiful sight to see, I'll tell you that. Lake trout, American crocs. Judas.
Alright. Well, I can't grab him. He's so freaking round. And his head's so little. Well, this feller certainly ain't skipping no meals. He ain't real big, but he does have a pot belly on him. We gonna keep him, let him go?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let this one go, I think.
Sure.
We're gonna kick this
Be a
one
big
back
boy.
in the water and keep on fishing.
That's gonna beat up.
This is just cruel
Change
now,
it.
man.
Change of plan, folks. We're keeping him.
Run some water through his gills. It'll be alright.
We're good. I got it.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. So we just made a quick move, getting everything set back up over here. Jared and Josh are gonna give you a rundown on exactly what is going on in the back of the boat today.
Alright, quick rundown of what we're running out here. It's going to be typical for most guys out here on Lake Michigan, but combination of planer boards, dipsies, downriggers. We're going to start by setting up one of our weighted lines on the planer board. This is a 6-color lead core. As you can see, the different colors represents how much lead core you got out there. Every color will get you about 4 or 5 feet down. So we just got a spoon on this one. Just let that straight off the back of the boat so all the lead's gone. Now there's different types of weighted lines. Some guys use coppers or weighted steel. On our higher rods we use just lead core. When you're setting up your planer boards, you always want to start with your highest rod first and put that on the outside. If you got your lower rods on the outside and you go to reel in a fish or check your line, it's going to catch all the other ones, so make sure you set your highest line first.
While you're seeing that out, what you got going on over here, Josh?
I was just gonna tell you this, but yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to set a downrigger. What we got on here is a muscle head meat rig. We're just gonna set this up on the downrigger. So when you're running these meat rigs, definitely want to make sure you have a good quality bead chain. So keeps the line from spinning up.
Can I see that? That's the bead chain right there.
So we're just gonna make sure this is hooked up right on that rubber band here, so it stays nice and flat. And we're gonna drop it back. Now on these meat rigs, I'm not gonna run such a long lead like I would for a spoon. A spoon, I'm putting probably a 50, 60, 70 foot lead. With this meat rig, I'm probably gonna go only about 30 or so feet. Drop it in. All right, you want to take your line here? Put it in your hands. Scotty's Pro Release. About halfway.
He said halfway, meaning halfway down the clip there.
We're gonna drop this down about
little bit deeper than the
15 feet or so. Put that over here. And then we're gonna run a slider. These are Jared Big special slider clips. You can't find these in the store. These are offshore board or clip to a bead chain to a snap swivel to a barrel swivel. Take this, put this OR clip halfway between here, take the snap swivel, put your line through it, clip it down, and then you got yourself a fixed slider. And that is to a spoon, moonshine, and then you just toss that back down, make sure everything's looking straight, and then we're going to send her down to the deck.
Before you drop that, you said you're making sure that's going straight back, right?
Yep.
It can't be wrapped or twisted or nothing?
Right.
That's an exclusive pro tip right there. I'm not even going to charge you for that one. We'll give you that one for free.
All right. The next ride we're going to move to is a Dipsy Diver. We're going to run a high diver here with braid. I already have my wire diver already in.
We'll run y'all through that one too. What you got going on over here?
Just dropping the rigger down.
All right.
So we got our high diver here. We got a Ludington Watermelon RV moonshine spoon. Now a lot of people struggle with the outside dipsies. I don't know. Talk to some guys. They don't like running them because they think there's a lot of stuff in the water. It's fairly easy. Make sure your line counter's at 0, cleared out with the dipsy at the tip. We'll just flop it back behind the boat. Oh, also too, the high diver is set on the highest setting. So if you look here, we got a 0, a 1, 2, 3, and a 3.5. We're gonna crank that all the way to 3.5 on the port side to get it far away from the boat. So what you do here is you take your dipsy for what's on the back of the boat. You wanna make sure your clicker's engaged, and just swing it out to the side over those other 2 rods. And then very important, letting these dipsies go back, you want to let them out nice, slow and slow, okay? So no tangles, especially you got floppers in the water, it's gonna get a lot of tangles, so everything nice and slow.
So I have a question, why don't you set them first? The dipsies first. Before these, I mean.
Oh, well this is a dipsy too.
Okay.
We usually,
I was just curious.
you can either start on the outside and then come back in, or you can start on the inside and work your way out.
Plain loosening up the drag and not free spooling it.
Yep. So when you get this in the rod holder, click the bail here, and then you're going to want to loosen up this drag a little bit. Come here, come here.
So you're turning off your clicker, and you're loosening your drag all the way down to the line.
Yep.
So
Well, no, I'm not turning off the clicker. The clicker always stays on.
I mean,
I'm just releasing the brake.
Okay.
And then we're going to let that go down, work down slowly. Sometimes you can get a fish at a certain depth. And we're going to let that down about 99.
To keep it on the side of the boat, keep it clear.
Say that again?
But the most important part of leaving it out slow so they get on the outside of your other line. If you drop it too quick, it's going to drop right to your inside diver or your rigger. So make sure you let your outside divers out slow.
So is this essentially the same rig, just with different line on there?
Yep.
That's wire, ain't it?
Yeah, this wire cuts through the water a little bit better. Gets your diver down a little bit deeper than if you were to use braid or mono. Like Josh said, just keep your inside one at a 1 setting, put your outside at a 3. That way they stay far enough apart. If you're letting them back, make sure they're going about the same speed so they create that distance as they're going back. Don't get tangled up in each other.
Hell yeah.
You guys been running this a long time, I think.
So you got a 10 color coming out here?
10 colors. Got plenty of line. We got a minute before we're done with this one.
So there's a planer board going on this setup, right?
Yes, sir. You run any kind of planer board. You run the offshores. The most important thing that I found are these Sam's Pro releases. You got to upgrade these. These come separate, but there's a system that they release once you get a fish on, or you could even release them when you're going to check your boards. That way you're not fighting a board along with the fish. Kings are hard enough to catch on their own. The last thing you want to do is fight a board along with it. So once that king hits, they'll release. That way you're not fighting the board anymore, it's just you and the king.
While Jared's over there setting out his lead core rod, I'm going to set out a copper rod on my side. Right here I got a 250 copper with a Moonshine Blue Knight spoon mag. Flop that behind the motor here. On the copper, it's very important to always have your clicker on, because you want this line to go out super slow until we get about 50-60 feet of copper out. It likes to, if you don't go slow, it likes to rat's nest on you. So you just want to go nice and slow until you get about 30-40 feet of copper out into the water. Once you get enough weight in the water, it should just pull on its own. I'm going to set this here, and it's going to free spool all the way out. You want to put all that copper line into the water, and then we're going to clip the board to it.
There you go.
Speaking of clipping the board,
Setting out the 10 color. Show you how to clip these Sam's Pro releases. Another little pro tip. You always want to use braid for your backing just so you can fit more on the spool. But braid doesn't really grip these rubber clips as well. So just put a strip of mono in between the lead core and the braid. That way when you put these rubber clips on, it won't slide through, and also the braid kind of tears them up. So keep that mono in there, but when you're setting the Sam's Pro release, just wrap it around that rubber part about 3 times so your line doesn't slip through. Clip that in place. Clip the back clip. Make sure it's all the way in so it's past that tab, you don't lose your board. And always make sure there's a little bit of slack in between. If it's too tight, your board won't run right. And then you could always just let these straight off the back of the boat. That way you'll get them clear of your lines, past everything running down the middle. And once you have enough line out, you just flip your bail open, flip your bail closed rather, and that board will just pull right off to the side.
we still spitting copper over here?
Yep. So now that I got the copper out, go to your braid here. I don't have mono on these yet. I just got the copper rod, so I haven't had time to splice some mono in. But just like Jared said, on the other side over here, offshore, red clip on first to the Sam's Pro release. I like to do 3 wraps. 1, 2, 3. Clip that in there like so to give it a little bit of slack on the back end, so it's like a little handle, so your board runs nice and smooth. Then you're going to just want to drop this back down, hold a little bit of pressure on it so your board stands upright, and we're just going to take this and swing this over into the rod holder. Just like that. Ready to catch some salmon.
So that is a wrap on the how-to. Big shout out to these guys, Josh and Jared, running y'all through that. If you have any questions or comments, anything, go ahead and let us know down below. We'll probably be going to these guys for the answers, but y'all stay tuned. Let's hope we can get on some more fish. Well, that is a wrap on today's fishing. Did pretty good today. How many fish did we end up landing today? Any y'all know?
Yeah,
okay.
Sounds right. Yeah.
We're gonna weigh these in for the tournament. See if anybody else is back already. Big shout out to Josh over there riding it out. Sick as could be. Big job. We'll see y'all at the weigh station.
Alright, y'all. We're heading over to weigh the fish right now. We're going for the 333, so we're going for a combination of steelhead, lake trout, and king. So I caught that big steelhead yesterday. Got a decent sized lake trout today, and a pretty damn good king. So gonna get the official weight and let y'all know.
Here's the bugger ball.
Yeah, something like that. 1850 on the king, and I think they said like 7 pounds on the lake trout. No deer, that puts us for standings. I guess we'll find out.
All right, buddies, thanks for sticking around. That is a wrap on today. That's a wrap on the weekend. Awesome weekend of fishing.
Yes, sir. Can I thank this man right here for taking us out, and Josh O. He's done zoning the car right now. Got a little seasick or food poisoning or something, but he hung in there like a trooper.
Yeah, want to thank you guys for coming out, chasing some salmon with us. Definitely a good time. Tell you what, if you guys don't already follow these guys or subscribe to their channel, you better do it.
Yes,
you guys
sir.
Definitely know how to fish and definitely know how to have a good time doing it.
My man, dude, can't thank you enough.
Yeah, I appreciate it for real.
My pleasure. It was a great weekend.
We had a blast. Can't thank these guys enough. We'll leave their Instagram handles and everything they got so y'all can find them. We're gonna finish cleaning up camp and tearing things down over here. Had ourselves a good time last night for Skinner's birthday, so we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in. If you ain't already, go ahead and like and subscribe down below, and we'll catch y'all next time.